Hi, good morning. Sue de Blasio from Through Sue's Eyes. I thought I'd talk about IBS today because there really is no definitive test that I know of that will tell you that you have IBS. I know that you can have food allergies. I have gluten and dairy intolerance, which I never had until 7 years ago. I've always been told I have IBS since I was a kid. But really, was it IBS or certain foods that were triggering something in me? I don't know the answer to that, and I wish I did. The pain and the frequency with which I get concerning IBS is more than I don't know, more than I think it should be. So that's always a question in my mind. Is it IBS? Or is it gluten and dairy intolerance or a food allergy? Do they all go together and get lumped into IBS? Because anytime I call and I say I'm really bad pain, it's not normal, it's not usual. Oh, it's your IBS. Well, okay, I've taken pills for it. I've taken done exercises, I've done everything under the sun, yet still I have the same symptoms for the IBS. And I'm not complaining, I'm not trying to complain because I have some really good days and I have my limitations on what I can eat. I can't, like I said, I can't eat gluten, I can't eat dairy, I can't eat fruit because of sugar, can't eat a lot of sugar, or things go crazy. And I'm in pain and I'm not feeling well. I don't want people to feel bad for me because I'm limited in my food, but because I've become used to it and I'm getting used to it. But it's been 7 years and that since my stomach really crashed, and they said, "Oh, IBS," but I also have GERD, so I take Prilosec, which they say I take too much of, but I don't know what else to do. And also I have vasculitis, and I'm thinking that might be part of it. And at first the doctor said no, and now they said, yeah, it could be, because they found one of my arteries, I think I mentioned before, was blocked from my aorta into my stomach. So they had to go in and do an abdominal angiogram, which did help with I would get really severe spasms. Spasms meaning like a rippling feeling that like went from the bottom of my abdomen and like was like a punch up through my abdomen, up through my stomach. I can't really explain it, but any of you who have had it, I'm sure will understand. So I was looking for feedback on what you felt about IBS and the troubles you're having, and if you found a solution. I know I followed the FODMAP diet for quite a while. The elimination diet didn't really work well for me, and probably my fault. But FODMAP, I did follow. There's a lot of foods in there that I still can eat. But it's a guide that does help me to see what is high in fructose and what's not good for digestion if you have IBS. So I've done all those things and I still have problems, and sometimes severe, sometimes not so bad. But I'm actually looking for feedback, and I hope that you will give it to me in comments, how you deal with it, or how you, if you have found a solution, if you still have ongoing problems and wonder yourself if it's IBS or something else. I also have a page on Facebook called Coping with Chronic Illness. If you want to, jump in on that and give your opinion, that would be great. It's a private group, so no one else except those that are in the group can see what you're saying. And I also have an open page on Facebook for living gluten and dairy intolerant. And if you want to jump on that, that would be great too. But anyway, I'm looking for feedback and for myself and for everyone else who has IBS. So I hope you do. I hope you subscribe. And I hope you have a great day. Thanks.